Alright, there we are. Sorry about that. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Mimic Logic. This is your host, Blue. the, the Mimic Master, the Logic Genius, the Logician of Logic. I don't know. Well, here we are, playing another game. We're trying to still beat floor 20. Excuse me. We're still trying to reach and beat floor 30. There we go. And we got a pretty good, we got a pretty good chance, I like to say. Now, hopefully we can do it. And my brain works today. Want to buy a scratch lottery ticket? No. Got guts. We got 100 gut here. We got durability there. Where's my gear? Whoops. Gear. Oh my gosh. We got so many weapons. Interesting. Alright, so if anything, what we'll get is an attack candy. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. So let's see if we can sell something. Okay, so this wooden axe, gotta go. Normal bow, gotta go. Iron armor. What am I wearing? Am I wearing clothes? Yes. This gotta go. Alright, so what I want is to find another mimic here, because you know we're getting harder here, and we need all the help we can get. There we go. Defense. Alright, we should be good now. Okay, we got D. We put the D in defense. That's our goal. Alright, I think we're good. We got a bun, 2. Wait a minute, can I get some more buns? No, you don't sell buns. Alright. This isn't Subway Eat Fresh. Not sponsored. Oh gosh, there's 6 of them. Oh, there's 7 boxes now. And 2 mimics. Oh gosh. Okay, at least we got good gut. We got good gut health. Probiotics and all that jazz. Alright. Here we go. The top row has at least 1 mimic. That's this one. The box on the left is a mimic. Interesting. If that's interesting. The top row has at least 1 mimic, and the box on the left is a mimic. They both sound honest, but we'll continue on. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The bottom row contains no mimics. Alright. Diagonal down is a mimic. Diagonal up is a mimic. Okay, so one of them are lying right off the bat. They're accusing one another. They have guilt on them, in my opinion. Diagonal up from me. Up, diagonal upright. Upright, upright. Okay. Isn't a mimic. So we got 2 of them voting that this one isn't a mimic. Okay. If this is true, or a good one, that means these, that means these two are telling the truth, which means this is telling the truth, which means this one's telling the truth, which means this is a lie. Okay? This also means this is telling the truth. Now, so which one of these? What's most truthy is this one. See, I'm being greedy, and I know I am. I know those four are actually telling the truth. I know that much, right? It's just these three. I mean, these top two here. I don't think it's worth it. So I'm just gonna keep going. I really don't want to start over again. Ooh, 3-star armor. From blue to gold. Yeah, peace. I ain't dealing with all that. Alright, same deal. 2 mimics, 7 boxes. Alright. Alright, there is no mimic among the black boxes. The box on the left is a mimic. Okay. The bottom row has at least one. The diagonal down from me, down right, isn't a mimic. Diagonal up left is a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. There is no mimic on the red. Okay, so these are contradictory, which means one of these are actually... Oh, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Ammo? The alert was in the mail. You didn't get it? I could have swore I sent it over to you, like, you know... What is it, FedEx, when it has absolutely have to be overnight fast, something like that? You know? I hate to say it, but, you know, I'm so sorry. Okay, so there is no mimic among the black boxes, and there's a mimic among the red boxes. They're both lying. There's more black than red boxes. Great. The bottom row has at least one mimic. The box. Okay, so what is the absolute truth? What are some things? All right, diagonal up isn't. Diagonal down right is a mimic. Diagonal up left isn't. So these are more truthy than anything else, right? So diagonal up right, diagonal down right, they kind of confirm each other in a sense. Oh, down right. Wait, that doesn't make sense, because if that isn't a mimic, but diagonally down right, is a mimic. Oh, okay, see? Read, comprehension. Downright is a mimic. So if this is a mimic, and that means a lie, that means there is a mimic among the red. Well, that means it's lying. Ah, crap. Alright, so the reds are innocent. Right? The bottom row has at least one mimic, that's true. Okay. So we determined that one, so okay. I'm being greedy again. Daggone it. Okay, diagonal down is okay. So that means the red ones should be innocent, but there's some mimics among the black ones, which only leaves a black one. This one has to be telling the truth. Which means one of these black ones has to be a mimic. There is no mimic among the red boxes. False. Which means there is a mimic among the red boxes. There is a mimic among. That's true. The diagonal down right is a mimic. Okay, the diagonal up for me isn't a mimic. So if it isn't a mimic and that one is a mimic, okay, I'm getting greedy. I don't know. There we go. Hi-ya ya. All right. Okay. I was greedy, but they both were lying. Hey, look at you. Hey, it is a holiday. How was your holiday, speaking of that? What's going on, guy? Everything's going well. I sincerely hope you are having a good holiday, by the way. Despite my antics. Can you believe it, boys? We're on floor 24. I'm going to use one of the items here. I'm not using the weird medicine. Top left isn't a mimic. Let's go. So this is innocent. The bottom row has at least one mimic. So the bottom row has at least one mimic. Sharing a truth. So this one is the mimic. So that must mean. Okay. So what can I infer? That the bottom. Okay. The box on the left isn't a mimic. So that's true. Got to smell all the food in the neighborhood, and started freaking. You know, just a happy old time. Yeah, I got you totally. Well, it's actually, I'm not even gonna lie, it's the exact same experience. That's why I don't really put a lot of thinking into. Oh crap, my time is still going. Long story short of it, I don't really put a lot of energy into the holidays, like into these kind of holidays. It's just meant to make noise, and stuff, fireworks and all that. I don't know. I just don't enjoy these holidays like that. Or these kind of holidays. I'm not one for fireworks, firecrackers and stuff. I can do a little sparkler out of water or something, but like they do in the anime. But I'm also just like, just let me sleep in. Order a burger. Let me order a cookout burger rather than let me pay you for your girl cookout burger. I don't want to grill or anything. It's weird. I just want to keep it chill and low key. All right. Hold on. The box up is a mimic. Bottom row has at least one mimic. Okay, so that one has to be the mimic. All right. There's no mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. If that's true, that means this one. The bottom row has at least one mimic, which means this one has to be false. The bottom on the right isn't a mimic. Okay, this should work. What did it just give me? Okay, we're wiping the floor with this thing. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish that was a thing. I'm not. I am not crazy. Or joking with that, rather. Not so much crazy, but. Hold on. Oh, it's a relic. I keep forgetting I have that thing. She barely attacks. I don't even. Why is she here? All these passives I never get to see. Ooh. And of course she attacks now, just when I was about to kick her off the party. Here we go. Floor 26. I got 3 of these, right? Okay. Okay. Left middle isn't a mimic. Left middle, okay. One mimic is hiding in a black box. Okay, so that one is telling a truth. So if that is telling the truth, and it's sharing the truth, it can't share the truth with a real mimic, right? Oh crap! It can't share the truth. So that means one of these two black boxes have to be it. Two mimics are hiding in red boxes, and one mimic is hiding in a red box. That's not good. This is not good. This is zero mimics are hiding in red boxes, and versus one mimic is hiding in a red box. Oh gosh. I don't need the gold. I got 3 out of the. Two mimics are hiding, and one mimic. So there's at least one. So from this, I'm saying that there's at least one mimic in a red box. Because even if one of these are lying, hold on. If this was the mimic and it's lying, which means there is at least, both these mean at least one. Okay. Okay. I'm taking a big risk on floor 26. But I think I got it. I gotta trust my gut on this one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so my logic here was two mimics are hiding in red box versus one mimic is hiding in a red box. If both of these have been determined to be a mimic, one of them had to be. But even if one of them was wrong, okay, so as I said before, one of these are determined to be a mimic. The truth of the matter is, one of these has to be right. There has to be a mimic in one of the red boxes, because we already established the truth that there is one mimic in a black box. Alright? So, if one mimic is in a... What eliminated this one here on the far right is that it can't be two mimics in red boxes when there's two mimics already in the board. So that means there has to be one mimic on the board, which means this one is correct. So if at least one mimic is hiding in a red box, that means this top left one is incorrect. Or a lie, because there is a mimic hiding in a red box. Does that make sense? Did I articulate that? It felt like a risk. Well, like a massage. Well. I need my gut healed. Instead of my max HP raised, so give me the stomach massage. Alright. Thank you. 28. 28. 28. I'm not even gonna try it. 28. Blue crystal. Right middle is a mimic. One mimic is hiding in a red box. Thank you. You're so helpful. The top row is at least one mimic. There is no mimic in the black boxes. And there's no mimic. Oh, there is a mimic among the blue boxes. The bottom row contains no mimic. Top row contains at least one mimic. The bottom row. Okay, so these ones are in direct odds. Makes one of them a lie. Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. But still, the top row contains no mimics. Oh wow, that one is also at odds with it. The bottom row contains no mimics. So if I'm to say the mimic is between one of these two, 50 chance. So there is no mimic among the black ones. So there is a mimic in the bottom row. Let's say that's true. And let's say the top row contains no mimics. That means this is true. True. Let's say true. That means this would be false, naturally. Okay, so let me do something here. I'm trying to do some math. Okay, so let's say the top row contains no mimics. It's a logic holdout. That means this is true, and then that means this is true. Okay, so if the bottom row has at least one mimic, and there's a mimic among the blue boxes, that means this one is the mimic, and this one would be true, which means... But that also... There we go. The logic fails. Because both of these can't be the mimic. Well, wait a minute. The top row contains no mimics. These are innocent. So that means the blue box is guilty, and the bottom row has at least one, which has been okay, which is true. There is no mimics among the black boxes, which means that's true, that's cohesive, that's true, that's cohesive. There's a mimic hiding in the red, which makes that true too. Okay, I think this one could work. The bottom row contains no mimics. The top row contains no mimics, both being lies. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. There we go. 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 We're going good. Oh, well, hello. Is that my durability, right? Oh, attack 21? Then why is it saying durability 21? Or am I misreading this something? Attack, defense, durability 100. 21? Okay, I don't know what that means. But alright. You go crazy before you pass, unless you're... You've opened so many treasures. Good job. You've opened 65 treasures so far. Since you've opened more than 59 treasures, I'll give you 5 attack candies. Oh, wow. So the more you do, the better you get. And you get rewarded for it. Okay, that's a shop. I made some medicine. I am not doing that. Oh, if I could save before I could do it, then sure. But they're not going to give me some random medicine. I die, and then it's like... Should I take it? Man. Should I take this medicine? I know it. Making medicine's my hobby. You know what else is my hobby? I'll show you. I'll show you hobbies. You suck. Ugh. Ugh. I need... That's all he has to say. Making medicine is my hobby. Ho ho ho. Okay, what else? I got the mimic thing here. I got 30 gut here. Oh, alright, I need guts. Oh, did I buy the wrong thing when I was supposed to be buying HP? Oh, sweet crap. Okay, I'm all decked out. Final level. Ah, it's not a mimic. It's just a boss fight. Let's go. Eat crap. I'm about to eat crap. This is not about my gear. Whatever. Yeah. I thought it would auto-equip something. It did not. Yeah. We did it. We beat a dungeon. Let's go. It better not be a mimic. Dun, 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 dun. You got an amber stone. Box is open. So we, oh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. You can't tell me that this is not an achievement. That I didn't just almost ace this place with almost all boxes found out. My logic is impeccable. Impeccable. Impressed. Are you impressed? Okay. Shoot. Maybe my title needs to change. Cause I was assuming I wasn't going to make it this far, to be honest with you. New high score. You've received 20 adventure points, and level 2 is in a lot. Wait, what? That's it? No fanfare? What does it do? I did all this just for something on my nightstand? Are you kidding me? I risked being eaten alive for just something to set on my nightstand. No money, no honeys, just something pretty on the nightstand. At least unlock anything down here. Nope, not a thing. I need 7,000 or more points on a how I feel so gypped. I feel so gypped. I feel so gypped. Dude. Oh, this was such a rip. Are you kidding me? Strengthen. I'll just get all the basics. Because everything else in my life just sucks. Oh, I unlocked the expert strategy. What is an expert strategy? Actually, let me stop. Let's begin the lecture. Number 5 is safe to open. How do I know? The box on the right has some gold in it. The box on the left has some gold in it. After all, there's some gold in the box. After all, there's some gold in that box. Means that it's not a mimic. Whether 4 or 6 are lying or telling the truth, one thing you can be sure about is that number 5. That doesn't make sense. Whether 4 or 6 are lying or telling the truth, one thing you can be sure about is 5 is a mimic. If it's the truth, then 5 contains gold. But if 4 and 6 are both lying, then you know that they're the mimics and you found them all already. Oh. Interesting. By the way, if a box says there's no gold, that's no guarantee they're a mimic. So make sure you're careful. Box says there's no gold. Okay, I think I understand what you're trying to say. Gold is if something says it's a gold or not gold, it it's interesting. It outs itself as not being a mimic, or it outs itself as just being flat out gold. And if they're both lying, that means it's something else. It's an item altogether, but it's not a mimic. So if that's how they want to spring it, then fine. It doesn't make 100%, sense. But I get a feel for where they're going with this. That if there's something that does or does not have gold, it's just a free space like a Monopoly. That's what comes to mind. It's a free space. It's not a mimic, but just because I found out that's not a mimic, it doesn't help that. Okay, I'm fine. I think I can work it out. Okay, let's begin the lecture. There's gold somewhere in the top row, and there's a mimic among the red boxes. Okay, for starters, 6 is safe to open. How did you get that? There's a mimic among the red boxes, and there's some gold. Because it's telling the truth. There is a mimic among. Well, what if there's more than one mimic? Then I would say there's at least a red treasure box wouldn't be able to tell you that a mimic is okay. 6 is safe to open because a red treasure box wouldn't be able to tell you that a mimic is in a red box. A red treasure box wouldn't be able to tell you that a mimic is in a red box. So open it up and you'll find some gold. Now look at the top screen where it shows you the treasure count. Oh, you don't have to open them all at once like I was. You can actually open them one at a time to verify a truth. I don't know why I never thought of doing that. It felt like I had to do it all at once, like some grand unveiling. There's some golden top where that means number 1 is a mimic then, right? The count already shows one of the boxes has gold in it, right? Number 6, which what we just opened, had gold. So there's no more gold left in the rest of the boxes. Because one gold... Okay. Oh, but wait. Number 1 says it's golden top row. So now you know that 1 is a mimic because it's lying. So depending on the puzzle, it's important to check the treasure count as you carefully open each box. Interesting. I never did that. Is this because I'm impatient, or I just never thought it was a good idea? Interesting. Alright. Normally, I would end it here, but I'm going to give it one more run, but at expert. Flat out, something with 6, eh? 1 mimic and 6 boxes. The rightmost column contains no mimics. There is no mimic in the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the red boxes. Right? There is a mimic among the blue boxes. The leftmost column contains a mimic. The leftmost column contains a mimic. There's only one mimic, and I don't think a mimic is going to share the truth with a treasure chest. So I'm going to say these two are innocent. So that must mean one of these two, well, obviously, this is kind of solved itself. Wait, there is a mimic among the blue ones. Okay, there is a mimic among the red ones. Okay, the rightmost column contains the mimics. Okay, good. Good. Yeah. Same deal. 1 mimic, 6 boxes. Okay, there's a mimic among the reds. The bottom row contains no mimics. There is a mimic among the blues. The box on the right has some gold in it. Okay. The leftmost column contains no mimics. So if I use the lesson from what I've learned before, if the if it declares that a box to the right has some gold in it. Hmm. In theory, that means this one is telling the truth. Oh, this one is a true marker, a free space. There is no mimic among the blues. There's only blue. So that means this. Now this one says there is a mimic among the blues. So that means that's an X. We're going to test it. Okay. So it's showing itself true once. Okay. Once. There is no gold in the top row. Okay. The box on the left isn't a mimic. The rightmost column contains no mimics. The box above me is a mimic. Okay. The top row contains a mimic. So this one casting some mean doubt on this one. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box on the left, is it a mimic? Is it a mimic? There's no gold. Okay. That must mean the gold has to be down here then. If that's not a mimic. Well, one here, okay. Okay. Good. Easy. Alright, 1 minute, 6 boxes. We're blasting through. Let's see. There is no mimic among the red boxes. There's the box on the left is a mimic. Okay. There's some gold somewhere in the leftmost row. What does that even mean, the leftmost? So, okay. And if the leftmost row is here, right? That means this is true. Then that means there is a mimic, which means this is the mimic. Okay. And if there's a mimic among the reds, there's a mimic among the black boxes. Okay. Then the top contains a mimic. Okay. There is no mimic among the red boxes. Okay, that checks out. If that checks out. Okay then. This. Boring rock. Thanks. Yeah. This is the most I've ever seen her attack. This feels like I actually have a party member. Alright. I got the power. I would love something to help with my guts. Because I got 52. I would love a store. The box below me isn't a mimic. The bottom one contains a mimic. Okay, there's some gold somewhere in the leftmost row. Top contains a mimic. Interesting. Okay. Top King's a mimic. Boom. Gold in top row. That will be here. Because there's some gold somewhere in this leftmost row here. And the top will contain the mimic here. Okay, all checks out. Wow, my starter items are just suck. Poor hedgehog rat things. Please be a store. Thank you. Jeez. Sometimes you can't be 100% sure about the answer to a puzzle. At times like that, the best move is just to give up, go down the stairs, and move on. Too bad I don't understand that word give up, because I'll take a chance. I bet on me. Alright. Okay. Let's see. We'll definitely get one of these. One more of these. Ah, guts. Thank you. But first. Okay. We need power. Aw. Power! Oh, crap. I don't have... My armor is just... I guess I'm doing good going all in on this. On attack, because I got... Oh, no. Hence my show up here on out. 2 mimics hide side by side. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. Neighbor or side by side means boxes above, below, or on either side. That okay, so they both mean the same thing. Above, below, excuse me, on both sides. Like a chessboard. 1 square above, 1 square below, 1 square to the left or right. Like a rook. But the diagonals don't count. Daggone it. I'm solving just one and then I'm going away. Then I'm done. Because if I die here, I just die here, I guess. There is a mimic among the red boxes. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. Which means they're not side by side or up and down. There's a mimic among the red boxes. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. There is no mimic among the red boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. So if I'm saying that is correct, if I remember what they said before, that a blue treasure cannot know if another blue treasure is a mimic, or a mimic cannot say the opposite of what I just said, then this one has to be telling the truth, and this one is false. So if there isn't a mimic among the blue boxes, that means these 2 are telling the truth. And oh crap. Oh, right, and then there you go. This should work. There we go. Aha! Okay. I aced that one real quick. Real nice like. Purple orb. All rare items rate up. Let's go. Alright. So, thanks so much for playing. It's been fun, but I gotta run. 10-10 therapists recommend betting on stuff. You know it. Reminds me of that one song from High School Musical. Yeah, I know, I just dated myself. Way back, this Disney movie. And there's a song by this one dude, I know his name. And the song goes, bet on it. From High School Musical. That was my theme song for the longest time. And that's my theme song now, in this game. Because, I mean, I'm willing to bet on myself on so many of these. My logic is sound. But anyway. This was fun. I gotta run. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. Sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I keep thinking I have more time than I do. So instead of just saying when, I'm just gonna pop up. Okay, that's probably gonna be the best way for me to do it. Instead of just betraying your trust. I'm sorry. But anyway, um, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this was fun for you. And yeah, look forward to more on next week. Let's see if we can get to floor 30 on the expert. And then if I do, I'll probably move on to another game, or I'll just keep on with this one until I get all the shiny little emeralds or whatever. It's been fun. All right, peace.